संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
1 minute. प्रियदर्शनी दीदी।
जी दीदी, जी 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 दीदी। Jai Shri Krishna. A very, very, very warm welcome to all of you on this beautiful evening. I welcome all of you. Let's first bow our heads to Param Pujya Swami Govindev Giriji Maharaj, whose grace has brought all of us on this divine path of read Geeta, teach Geeta, and live Geeta. Till now, we have been doing 4th chapter, 5th chapter, and it's like going to the school learning theories. Today, we are going to get into the lab of our school. First practical chapter today with Atma Sanyam Yoga. But then, how do we begin this Atma Sanyam? We seek the divine intervention. And for that, today we have a very, very beautiful Rashmi Didi. She's an all-rounder. And what a beautiful beginning of this session, because our Rashmi Didi, who's from Thane, is a complete all-rounder of a Sevi in Geeta Pariwar. She says she has interest in Indian classical music, but actually she's trained, she's a Sangeet Alankar, she's a co-trainer, batch coordinator, technical team, whichever department you go, and you'll see our beautiful Rashmi Didi lending her hand and helping us. Even today, for our session, she is our technical support and our backbone. So what better way than to call Rashmi Didi forward to begin this session from the background to the front today. So let's have our Rashmi Didi for the opening prayer.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kausachanuramardalam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Such a surreal and beautiful beginning to our session, and from one versatile Sevi to another for our deep Prajalan. To light this entire Zoom prangan, today we have our Sangeeta Didi. Sangeeta Didi is one of the most karmat Sevi of Geeta Pariwar. She is the Param Shishya of Swami Govindev Giriji Maharaj, and she's secretary of Pune branch of our Pune section of our Geeta Pariwar. She has been a trainer since June of 2020 of Geeta Pariwar. Right now, she is serving as a trainer of L3. Other than that, she gives her seva for Ram Raksha Strot, for Vishnu Sahasnam, as a tech team, and every part of Geeta, also as an examiner. So let's call forward our Sangeeta Didi to light the lamp for today. Didi?
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Didi, for that Divya Darshan in this well-lit ambience. Now, let's call forward a very, very luminous Rupal Shukla Didi. Rupal Didi is a Geeta Vrati and Geeta Pravina. and is one of the youngest program coordinator and heads the technical department as well as our literature team. So all the PDF that we get goes through her sharp scrutiny, and Didi is winner of several Vakyarth and Shalaka Parikshas, exams that are conducted by Vedant and Sankhya Yoga philosophies. Didi is a beautiful combination of sharp brain and kind heart, and who better to guide us to the lab of Geeta Pariwar, the lab section of, and give us the practical knowledge of Atma Sanyam Yoga. Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. With the Lord's grace, blessings of our gurus, so many saints, and the good karmas, the punya karmas of our previous births, we have got this chance to learn Gita, to spread the knowledge of Gita, to walk on this Gita path. Now, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji says in Shankara Bhashya of Bhagavad Gita, Yame Vaisha Vrinute Tena Labhya. We all are the chosen ones. We are not the one who has chosen ourselves to walk on this path, to choose Gita. This is Lord who has selected, who has chosen us for this Gita work, to learn the Gita. Now, after completing level 1, level 2, we are in level 3. We all are experienced, we all are now experts, and we have actually got the clear vision. What Gita wants to say, what Gita trying to give us the message, what message Gita is trying to give us. So now we are clear. Now no one can fool us on the name of Gita, that this is written in Gita or that is written in Gita, because we have a clear concept of Gita, the clear vision of Gita. As we are going ahead, we are leaving the enjoyment in the Nikrisht sadhanas, we can say, the lower sadhanas, and we started enjoying the Utkrisht sadhanas, sitting for 1 hour, listening of the Vivechana, attending the 40 minutes class, and whenever we get time, we are learning just Gita shlokas, the Utkrisht sadhanas. We started enjoying that. And as we start loving the Lord, our love increases for the objects. That happens with all of us. So loving the Lord is that just Utkrishta sadhana. We don't need to abandon ourselves from the objects of this world. We just need to love the Lord. When we start loving one Lord, we don't need to renounce anything else, because that will automatically be happening. We don't need to do that. There is one concept in our Shastras, Shreya and Preya. Shreya is what is good for us, and Preya is what I love. So, by learning Gita, by learning our scriptures, what happens actually? We start practicing that. We should make the Shreya as our Preya. Whatever is good for me, I should start loving that. Suppose I love watching movies. I'm watching movies, and there's satsang happening, or my Gita class. This is my Gita class time, but my favorite movie. I can't leave that. I'll think, okay, I will practice the shlokas, will be coming in my WhatsApp group. Why to leave my movie right now? So that was Nikrisht sadhana. My class was Utkrisht sadhana. That was Shreya, and this was Preya. I chosen Preya over Shreya. But what happens when I start loving my class? That is Shreya also, and I started loving also. That has become my Preya also now. So until my Shreya is my Preya, there are chances that I will be watching my movie rather than going for the class. Because that is my Shreya, this is Preya. I know satsang is good, worshipping is good, but that is Shreya. Okay, that is good for me, I know. But sometimes what I love, that becomes more important for me. So what we should try to do, we should try to make our Shreya as our Preya. We should start loving that also. When I love my Gita class, doesn't matter there is my favorite movie or anything. That is my prayer now. So there are no chances that we can leave my prayer, because our mind is so, powerful, that always indicates as what I love, you should do that. So when I start loving my Gita class, when I start loving the things what is good for me, not only what I love, so I started loving that also what is good for me, there are no chances left that I can go on only prayer marg. I will be choosing Shreya rather than the prayer. So we should always, after learning these scriptures with this Bhagavad Gita, we all are just trying to make the Shreya as our prayer. We start loving these things, what is good for me. And when Lord is in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, in these chapters, Lord is explaining the Jnana Yoga. That sounds like a foreign language to us, because we all are Bhakti Margis. There may be some Jnana Margis here. So Lord has given a complete manual for them. But mostly we all are Bhakti Margis. So what happens in 3rd chapter, Lord is telling the Jnana Marga in 2nd chapter. Sankhya Yoga and all these Sthita Pragyasya Ka Bhasha Samadhi Tatsage, all these Sthita Pragyasya, Sthita Pragya Lakshanas in 2nd chapter. And in 3rd chapter, Lord started telling Jnana Yoga. So Arjuna says, Jayasi Chet Karmanaste Mata Buddhir Janardana Tat King Karmani Ghore Mam Niyojayasi Keshavam. Now Arjuna is confused. He is telling, when the jnana is good, then why you are asking me to go on karma marga? He is asking Krishna, because they are friends, so they are just talking, and Krishna is telling some upadesha. So he is asking, when the jnana yoga is okay, best, then why you are telling me the karma yoga in 3rd chapter now? Arjuna is confused between the sannyasa yoga. Sannyasa yoga, you understand, the jnana yoga, sannyasa yoga, sankhya, same. And the karma yoga, and when we say only yoga, that is karma yoga. So Arjuna is confused between the jnana yoga and the karma yoga. Now he asked in 5th chapter, Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punaryogancha sansasi. Sannyas karmanam sannyasam Krishna. Oh Krishna, you already told me karmanam sannyasam, renunciation of all the karmas. Sannyasa yoga, the jnana yoga. Punaha yogam cha sansasi. Punaha yogam. Now you are telling again the karma yogam to me. Now I am confused. Samshasi. Now I am confused. Yachreyaetayorekan tanme bruhi sunishchitam. Now he is telling, okay, you are giving so many advices to me. Now you just tell me what is certainly good for me. Yachreyaetayorekan tanme bruhi sunishchitam. What is good for me? You just tell me that. I don't want all the options. I don't want to listen everything. I'm confused. You just tell me what is certainly good for me. Better between these two, the sannyasa yoga and the karma yoga. Arjuna actually wants here is to be freed from karma. And Lord told sannyasa yoga, and then he started telling karma yoga. Now Arjuna, again, he started telling karma yoga. Now I have to fight. So he is trying to be freed from the karma, and Lord started the karma yoga only. So he is trying to listen that from the Lord that, okay, sannyasa yoga is good. You just renounce everything, go from this war, and you don't do anything. He wants that. But Lord is going to tell the importance of karma. Is it? Lord is telling here, Sankhya in 5th chapter 4th shloka, Sankhya yoga prathak bala pravadanti na pandita ekamapyasthita samyag ubhayor vindate phalam. Lord is telling now a very interesting concept. Arjuna, the yoga and the Sankhya are not different. Not two different ways. Sannyasa yoga and the karma yoga, whoever says is different, they are talking kiddish. The childish talk we say. Prathak balaha. This is just kiddish. Pravadanti na pandita. The intelligent, the wise man does not say like that. Because ekamapyasthita samyak ubhayor vindate phalam. Even you are well established in any of these, only in one yoga, you will be attaining the same phalam. Ubhayoho vindate phalam. Ekamapyasthita samyak. You will be getting the same yoga, the same phala. So in 5th chapter, Lord told how both are same. And at the end of the chapter, first time, Lord introduced the Dhyana Yoga. In 5th chapter, he told, okay, what is, both are same. He was explaining. Then suddenly, at the end, in 27 and 28, 29, these shlokas, Lord explained the Dhyana Yoga in detail. We don't have only one option. We have Jnana Yoga, we have Karma Yoga, we have Bhakti Yoga, again we have Dhyana Yoga. So there are so many ways to reach Lord. Lord is not binding ourselves to the one option, okay, you only have to do this, you will attain this. No, there are so many options for us because we are so choosy, Only one option, no, I don't like this. But I have so many options. Oh yes, this is good for me. I like this. I want to do this. So many options. Lord is giving so many options, and in 12th chapter we already seen a list of the options. So here he introduced the Dhyana Yoga. Parshan kritva bahirbahyan chakshurshayvantare bhruvo pranapanau samau kritva nasabhyantaracharinau. Dhyana Yoga. Sparshan kritva bahihi bahya chakshu chaivantare bhruvo pranapanau samau kritva nasabhyantaracharinau. This is Dhyana Yoga. And this Dhyana Yoga, he will be explaining in detail in 6th chapter called Atma Sanyama Yoga. How you need to do the self-control, how you can control yourself is with Dhyana Yoga. That is called Atma Sanyama Yoga. 6th chapter, the Dhyan is explained in detail in 6th chapter. Now, let's start the 6th chapter. The Lord has started 6 chapters with a very beautiful shloka. Let's see. Śrī-Bhagavānuvaca anāśritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sasanyāsi cha yogi cha na niragnir na chakriyah. Anāśritah. This term is very, very nice. Anāśritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Sannyasi cha yogi cha nirratna chakriya. Now, who is sannyasi and who? He told yogi and sannyasi both are same. He is telling who is sannyasi and who is yogi. So first, he is telling he is not the yogi, he is not the sannyasi, he is the yogi, he is the sannyasi. So first the nishedha, then he will tell what actually it is. So, anāśritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Here, the main concept is sannyasi is not who has renounced the Agni. Agni means the Garihapatya Agni. When we accept the Grihastha Ashrama, we are given one Agni. We do perform the homas, we do the havans and all. So that is one Agni. So sannyasi is not who has renounced that Agni. He will not be performing any homas, not the yagyas and all these things. So that Agni. Who has renounced the Agni? He is not sannyasi. You see, he is not in the Grihasthashrama anymore, so I will call him sannyasi. No, that is not sannyasi. But the sannyasi is who is not having attachment for the material objects. That is sannyasi. Sannyasi mainly means that, not having attachment in the material objects. And then yogi is not, again, yogi is not who has renounced the karma. Because when we listen, you see, the sannyasa yogi, the karma yogi. Sannyasa yogi means not in Grihastha has renounced the Agni and just having the Bhagavad clothes and all. No, that is not. Sannyasi is not having attachment in the objects, material objects. And then yogi. Yogi is not that who has renounced the karma. Karma yogi, I will say, okay, he has renounced all the karma. He is not doing. I will be sitting. I will not be performing any karma. So I am karma yogi. Yes, I have renounced all the karma. Not renouncing the karma, but renouncing the karma phala. Performing all the actions, performing all the karmas without desiring any fruit out of it. That is karma yogi. So sannyasa yogi not having any attachment. Karma yogi is renouncing all the fruit of all karmas, performing all the karmas without having any desire for the fruits. So that is Jnana Yogi and Karma Yogi. So here Lord says, Anashritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Anashritah karma phalam. Lord said, he who performs works that ought to be done without seeking their fruit, he is a sannyasin. And the yogins, not who maintains the sacred fires. The karma yogi is not who is performing all the fires, the homas and all. Karma yogi is who performs all the actions without seeking the fruit, without getting attached with that. That is the yogi. And sannyasi yogi who is not having any attachment with the material objects. So anashritaha, not depending on the fruits. I will be performing my karmas, but I am not dependent on the fruit. That is the meaning. Anashrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti asa sannyasi cha yogi cha. Yogi is karma karoti without without desiring any fruit, and sannyasi is anashrita karma phalam, without any attachment. Na niragnin na chakriya. I'm not akriya. I'm not akriya. I'm not doing anything that is not yogi, but not having attachment, not desiring for the fruits. That is the yogi, sannyasi and karma yogi. So in 6th chapter, Lord explains with the Dhyana Yoga, he explains actually how one can give up one's weaknesses and positively grow into the healthier, stronger, and the integrated personality. You see, when I decide something, I will be doing it. And when I complete that, what happens? That is manobala. I get the confidence. How many achievements I have, how many things I had decided and I started doing, that makes my manobala, that gives me confidence. And with that confidence, I become stronger and a stronger personality. So here he will be telling that many times just the people by their actions, where they sit, how they live. If the saint is coming by the car, if he is eating in the silver plate, we will say, what kind of renunciation is this? He is a saint. He is just enjoying all the objects. That is not the thing. Sannyasi is not, if you have offered, they will be accepting. There is no problem. But they should not be having the attachment with that. So they must have. We can't say that is our problem. That is not their problem. So we judge people by their actions. But here Lord is just denying all the actions, not by the actions. Karma yogi is not wishing for the fruit. Sannyasi has just renounced all the attachment, not having any attachment in the material objects. So Lord is telling sannyasi is not who has renounced the karma, but has renounced the karma phala. Because our shastras, you see, are more focused on the feelings. Our shastras not focus on actions more, but the feeling behind that. So even you have renounced karma, and by seeing some sweet, thinking like eating that, I have renounced karma. And now I am in my mana, I am thinking, oh, that is sweet, I love that. So there is the attachment comes. So Lord is telling here, why to get attached? The sannyasi and yogi. Who is sannyasi, who is yogi? By telling that, he is just inspiring us to be that. At least karma yogi. So we are not sannyasins if we are even thinking of that. Sweet. So why to get attached with the karma? We already know. We hai wahi juramar chirakha ka kari tras badha vahi tapa. Also Sufi says a very beautiful line. Malik teri raza rahe to hi tu rahe, baki na main rahu na meri arzu rahe. What is the meaning? Is Malik teri raza mein, Lord, only your wish should be there and you should be there. I should not be there and my wish also should not be there. Because we are so selfish. We know whatever Lord is doing, they will be doing good only for ourselves. So I just surrender, okay, everything you are doing for my welfare only, for my goodness only. So whatever you do, only your desire should be there and you only be there. I should not be there and my desire should also be not be there. Tvai nirbharam jivanam. Very beautiful line. I have completely surrendered myself. I am completely dedicated to you. You are only one shelter for me. If you are not there, where else I will go? So you are only one shelter. And when I know, only I will be getting whatever already decided. So why to just think of the karma phala? Now, in our shastras, if you need to attain, if you want to attain something, there is one concept in Brahma Sutra, bhavana prachayaha. What is bhavana prachayaha is by practicing something constantly again and again and again. I get that bhavana, that vitti, that one thought gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Then at the moment of dying, when I'm dying, that bhavana prachaya, whatever I have done for my life, complete entire life, I will be remembering that. Bhavana prachaya. Very beautiful concept. As I know, I'm seeing the Lord only, I am nothing, only Lord is there. As Lakshmanaji, I see my brother Rama only as my father, my brother Mata Ramo, Mat Pita Ramachandraha, Swami Ramo, Mat Sakha Ramachandraha, Sarvaswam me Ramachandro Dayaluhu, Nanyan Jane Naiva Jane Na Jane. I see my brother Ram only as my mother, my father. He's telling, the Lakshmana is telling. So here in first chapter, the Lord explained, we should not judge the people by their actions. We should know what is behind that, renouncing of the karma phala and not having attachment in the material objects. Now in next second shloka, in first shloka, Lord has already mentioned that who is sannyasi, that is only yogi. So in the next verse, Lord Krishna explains the relationship between the karma sannyasa and karma yoga, the discipline of knowledge and discipline of action. Yam sanyasamiti prahur yogantam vidhi pandava nahya sanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschana. Lord is telling here that which is called sannyasa, the jnana yoga, know that to be the yoga, karma yoga. Means the sannyasa yoga and karma yoga both are same. O Arjuna, for among karma yogins, no one whose delusive identification of the body with the self is not abandoned become a true karma yogin. See, why Lord is telling karma yoga and jnana yoga is same? Because the sannyasa, you cannot become karma yogi until you renounce the fruit of all the karmas. You leave the attachment with this word. So know that the karma yoga and the jnana yoga is same, because for no one can become a yogi without renouncing the thought of the word. So renouncing the thought of the word, again the sannyasi, and you cannot do the karma yoga. I will not be attached, I will not be thinking of the fruit, karma phala. So you have to renounce the attachment with this word first. That's why the karma sannyasa, renouncing something and doing the karma without karma phala, are same. Because for one, you must have the another. That's why he's telling, yam sanyasamiti prahu yogam tam vidhi pandava. You are calling what you are calling the sannyasa, tam vidhi pandava karma yoga. You say that as karma yoga only, O Pandava, O Arjuna. Nahya sanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kashana. Without leaving sanyasta sankalpa. Sankalpa is the thought comes in our minds. So without leaving that thought of material objects and the sense objects, you cannot become the yogi. Yogi bhavati kashana. No one can become. Because different thoughts come into our mind, the thought for which there is attachment and aversion of the mind becomes a sankalpa, that is sankalpa. And without renouncing that sankalpa, we cannot become the yogi, karma yogi. We have to leave that sankalpa, that thought of this word. So he is telling, because when we have thought of this object, when there is if there is one glass and there is that is filled with the oil, you cannot put water, or it is filled with the water, you cannot put oil. So our mind is filled with the thoughts. How the Lord can stay there? There is no place. We have not left any place for him. He has given us this birth, everything to enjoy, this home, the mother, father, wealth, everything. And I'm not giving him a single space to be there. See, injustice we are doing with the Lord. So union with the Lord can only be attained when I don't have the thought of this word. That's why the yoga and the sannyas are same. So in third shloka, Lord explains how to attain that yoga. He told the sannyasa yoga and the karma yogas are same, because with the sannyasa performing some renunciation only, you can do the karma yoga. You can become karma yogi. So he now explains how to attain that yoga. Yoga refers to karma yoga. How you can attain that yoga? Yoga means the connection with the Lord. And when you are constantly connected with that Lord, you are because you have no other thoughts to distract you and everything. So that's why the yoga also referred the balanced life, the sama buddhi, calm mind. So that is yoga, because we are united with that Lord, the supreme power, which has been praised in previous verse. In first verse, second verse, he is praising the karma yoga, the yoga. Now he is telling how you can attain that. Arurukshor muner yogam karma karanamuchyate yogarudhasya tasyaiva shamah karanamuchyate. Here he is telling, for a sage who is desirous of mounting upon the yoga, action is said to be the cause. For the same sage, when he has mounted upon that yoga, continual of self-control is said to be the cause. Now there are two concepts. In Yoga Shastra, in our Vedanta Shastra, everywhere it is explained in detail. What is? I am wishing to attain that yoga. So I am Arurukshu. I am wishing that. For desirous, I am having that desire to mount upon that yoga, to attain that yoga. I am Arurukshu. Mune yogam karma karanamuchyate. Also now again see, be careful. The karma is not referring to only karma. Karma means the karma yoga only, means not renouncing all the fruits of all karmas, not having any fruit in that action when you are performing that. So that karma only is said to be the cause of this yogam. How you can attain that? With that karma only. But what type of karma? Not having any motive behind it. That is Aruruksho, for the people like us. But yoga rudhasya taseva, when one has attained that yoga, the yogins, the muni, the rishis, they have attained that yoga. So for them, now what is the karana? Now the karma is not. Karma is already, we have performed, that has become our habit, and we have already attained the yoga with performing that karma. Now, yoga rudhasya, now I have attained that yoga. So now what is the karana? Shamah karanamuchyate. Shama is the upalakshana here. It is just indicating all the shamadamo, parati, titiksha, samadhana, shraddhakya. Controlling our mana, controlling all our bahyendriyas, karmendriyas, yanendriyas, shamadama, uparati, renouncing all the fruits, uparati, titiksha, just controlling ourselves in all the pairs of opposite, titiksha, samadhana, shraddhakya, they believe over the Lord. So everything. These are the things. In this concept is in Vedanta. What happens is, in Vedanta, first we perform the karma, then we get the chitta shuddhi, our mind, our heart gets cleansed. And then from that chitta shuddhi, the Brahma Jnana comes, the Paramatma. We get the knowledge of Paramatma. Actually, we are not getting something. That is our Swarupa only. That is our form, actual form. We are just realizing that. That's why in Vedanta, we don't say we have I have attained something, or I have got something. I have now got to know about the Brahman or Paramatman. I have realized, because I already had that. Now I have realized. Before I was having dust on this glass, I couldn't see my Swarupa. Now I cleaned it. Now I can see myself in the mirror. Same. When my antahakarana, my mana was having so many vikaras, kama, krodha, lobha, ahankara, all these greeds, anger, all these things, ego. So I couldn't see myself. When there is, Lord is in the heart. See, hriddeshe junatesthati sarvasya cham hridhi sannivishto. So antahakarana, when there are so many vikaras, I can't see myself. When there is no vikara, and that happens with chitta shuddhi. When I'm performing all the karmas without any motive, so all the vikaras slowly decreases, and I get vishuddha antahakarana, my mana, my mind. Then I can realize myself, the Brahma Spurana, Paramatma Spura. Brahma is that Paramatma, supreme power. That Spurana means it's just, you can see that there is a sun, and you are sitting in the room, so you can't see that sun. You cannot feel that light. But when you go outside of this room, you just remove all the walls. What happens? I can see that. So there is Saprakasha Rupaha. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam nam. So all this, that kind of Brahma is there. That is Swayam Prakasha. Only, there is no sun, there is no moon, there is no fire, but Brahma itself is Swayam Prakasha Rupa. The complete light is there. But I can't realize that, and that light is in me, inside of me. But I can't realize that because there are so many vikaras, the obstacles are there. Once we remove obstacles by performing the karma without any motive, we get chitta shuddhi, then we realize that supreme power within ourselves. So that is concept of Vedanta. In Yoga Shastra, we have 6 philosophies, you see, Sankhya, Yoga, then Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Purva Mimamsa, and then Uttar Mimamsa, that is called Vedanta. So Upanishad, Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā, and the Brahma Sutras are the part of that Vedanta philosophy, the 6th philosophy. So in Yoga Shastra also this concept again comes. Say we have so many things. So Shama Dama, these are the sadhanas of Antaranga sadhanas, means near to that Samadhi. Samadhi is again union with that supreme power, Samadhi. And when the Samadhi, for the Samadhi, the karma is Avantara Karanam. Avantara Karanam means that is Bahi Karanam, means, how do I explain? Means that is, again we say, that karma is not direct Karana for Samadhi. Karma is Karana for the second stage. And when we get that yoga, then our stages, when we are already yoga rudha, our stages comes Shamadama. Then we start performing Shamadama, Uparati, all these Yama Niyamas and Pranayam, the Ashtanga yoga. Then we start performing these, and these are the Antaranga sadhana for the Samadhi. Antaranga and Bahiranga means Antaranga is very close, very near. Bahiranga is little far. So that is concept in Yoga Shastra. So here also Lord is telling the karma is Karana for who has not attained the yoga yet. They are desiring to attain the yoga. And Yoga Rudha Sataseva Shama Kara. Shama is Karana for Yoga Rudha. Means who has already attained the yoga. Now they need to continue their self-control by performing the Shama, Dama, Uparati, all these sadhanas. Shat Sampatti we say. So this was the 3rd shloka. Now, yes, one more thing. Here in 6th chapter we are saying the dhyana. So dhyana is, in Yoga Shastra they explain pratyayikatanata dhyanam. Pratyayikatanata means only one object. Ekatanata, when we put from one bottle, you just suppose, from one bottle I am putting water in one glass. So what happens? If I am putting water, all the water drops will be coming here and there, going here and there. So I can see so much water drops around that glass. But when I am putting the oil from that. Taila dharavat chittam, nivata deepavat chittam. That is taila dharavat. Ektanata dhyanam. Ektanata is when I put the oil from that bottle to glass. See, one a single line, not the drops falling here and there. Single line. That is dhyanam. Pratyayekatana. Pratyaya means any one knowledge. So when I am having that supreme knowledge, that Lord in my mind, and I am continuously thinking of that. Pratyayektanata. When there is vicheda, that is not dhyana. Continuously, that is dhyana. So we should understand what is dhyana also. We started performing so many dhyan these days, so many meditations, sitting, thinking this and that. When there are so many thoughts, that is automatically not dhyana. Dhyana, we are even practicing, we can say we are practicing. We are not doing dhyana, we are practicing meditation. We are practicing dhyana. Sitting when we don't have any thought for a few moments, that may happen. 1-2 moments or 3 moments. If that is happening for minutes, we are actually great. But that doesn't happen. So in dhyanam, I should have only one thing. Pratyayek ektanata. That is dhyanam. So continuously think of that Lord or the Om or the soul, but only one, not the vicheda. I was doing the dhyana, thinking of the Lord. Then I started thinking my result. That breaks. That is vicheda. That is not dhyana. So no thought at the moment of meditation. And in Panchatashi also Vidyaranya Swami says, Dhyatri dhyanye parityajya kramadhyeya ekagocharam nivata deepavachittam samadhirabhidhiyate. What is samadhi? What is the union with the Lord? Dhyatri, even I am not there, and what I was meditating, that object is also not there, and nothing is there. Even the meditation is not there. Nivata deepavachittam samadhirabhidhiyate. Only I am united. I am that self only. I don't have any other thought. So let's see the 4th shloka. What are the marks of yogi who has now? He has told yoga rudasya taseva shamah karanam uchyate. Now he is telling how we can recognize that I am yoga rudha or not. I have risen to the heights of that karma yoga or not. So he is explaining in the 4th shloka. Yada hinendriyartheshu na karmasvanusajyate sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga rudhastadochyate. When a man who has given up thoughts about everything, does not get attached to the sense objects or actions, he is then said to be established in yoga, yoga rudha, well established in yoga, continuously performing that yoga. He is established. Now, I don't have any other thought. I don't see this my body as myself. I am the dweller dwelling in the self. I am the witness. I am the sakshi, seeing everything. So I have only one thought. Yadahi nendriyartheshu na karmasvanusajyate. Now I don't have any thought about indriya. Arth means the objects. Indriya means the sense. So I don't have any attachment now in sense objects. Na karmasu. And even in the karmas, anushajyate. I'm not fixing myself. I don't have any attachment now. Anushajyate means not having any attachment. Anushajyate means not having any attachment. Sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga. Sankalpa means I told one thought is one sankalpa. So there is no thought. Sankalpa sannyasi. Sannyasi means the tyaga, abandoning something or renouncing something. So sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga rule. That person is called yoga rudha. Atraham pratyayi karte tyevam loka vyavasthitihi. Whatever they do, that is just for loka sangraha. We see them as they are performing some karmas, but they are not performing. That is just atraham pratyayi karta. They are well established in that yoga. They started thinking that I am that self, but they are performing the karmas because of this loka, for the welfare of loka. And loka sangraha means we can't understand what stage they are, what state they are at. So for us, for this word, for this loka sangraha, for this loka vyavasthiti only, atraham pratyayi karte Ityevam loka vyavaskarta, ityevam loka vyavasthiti. They do only for loka vyavasthiti. They are no more attached with these karmas and all. So now the question arises, we are not the sannyasins and we don't want to be sannyasins and we don't want to renounce the karma phala also. All these things we may think. But what happens is, I don't need to be at that state of sannyasa, renouncing everything. No. But how much I'm not attached with the pairs of opposites and the objects around me with this word, I can just give the percentage, the grade to myself. I am at C or B plus or B or A. I have to increase that. If I am at 1 or 2, I have to increase that to 3. I have 3, I have to increase that to 4. I have 4, I need to increase that to 5. So I don't need to be complete sannyasi. But slowly, because tyaga chanti anantaram, immediate peace comes from the tyaga. So how much I can renounce, I will be happy at the moment, at that moment itself. So renunciation is very much important. So some people are not attached with the home, some people are not attached with the wealth also. So I have to renounce the karma phala and the attachment with one thing. First the home, or with the money, then the family members, and I will be performing everything. I will not be leaving the home and I will be going to Himalayas. No. I am in the Grahastha ashram, I am in the Brahmacharya ashram. Whatever I have my duties, bound in duty, I will be performing that, but without any motive. So I just start judging myself where I am and where I need to go. So in 5th shloka, what Lord is telling now, he is telling in 4th shloka, he already explained the mark of yogins, how we can recognize when they are not having any attachment with in any indriya objects, in the sense objects, or where they are not performing the karmas with any motive, they are yoga rudhaha. And by giving them terms, yada hinendriyartheshu, whenever we say when, always comes then, when, then comes together. So he told yada hinendriyartheshu na karmasvanusajjate sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga rudhasya tadochyate, then will come in next shloka. What happens after that? Man is free in attaining the yoga, attaining the self-realization. The 5th shloka, let's see. Uddharedatmanatmanam atmanam avasadayet atmaiva hyatmano bandhur atmaiva ripuratmanah. The Lord Krishna is now inspiring every human being to uplift himself by his own self. He told yoga rudha. Now he told also, now what are the lakshanas, what are the marks of that yoga? Now he is inspiring us to perform that. One should raise oneself by oneself. This is one of the most important shlokas of Bhagavad-Gītā. Uddharedatmanatmanam. You will see many saints quoting this shloka. At many places, speakers quote this shloka. So we are going to understand this. Uddharedatmanatmanam atmanam avasadayet atmaiva hyatmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmanah. One should raise oneself by oneself alone. Let not one lower oneself. For the self alone is the friend of oneself, and the self alone is the enemy of oneself. Our mind is the friend of the self, and again the mind is only alone, is the enemy of the self. When my mana, what is the uddharedat? One, we should raise ourselves. We can only raise ourselves in this life. We can uplift ourselves in this life. And natmanam avasadayet. We should not lower ourselves in this life. We should always try to uplift. Why going lower case? No, upper, uplifting ourselves. And how you can do that? When you have someone thinking of your welfare. When I know what is good and what is bad, and there is someone to tell me, Lord is telling you are only your friend. You don't need any friend to tell you what is right and what is wrong, when to do this, when to not do this. So Atmana Yatmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmana. You are Atmaiva Hi Atmanaha Bandhu. You are only friend of yourself. Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. You are only enemy of yourself. And how? Let's see the next shloka. Herein Lord is telling how you are friend of yourself and how you are enemy of yourself. He provides the answer. How we can judge this? Bandhuratmatmanastasya yenatmaivatmana jitaha anatmanastu shatrutve varte tatmaiva shatruvat. This self is the friend of the self of him by whom the self has been cornered by the self. But to the uncornered self, this self stands in the positioning of an enemy, like an external enemy. So here he is telling who has conquered his self by himself. I have conquered myself. Now, if I have conquered myself, I am my friend. If I have not conquered myself, I am my enemy. How to recognize I have conquered or not, I have cornered or not? So, there's way. I have one friend who is asking me to go to play cricket, and that is friend myself only. See, mind always gives us sankalpa and vikalpa, so many thoughts, and always takes us on the wrong path. Means mind always tells us the prey, what I love, and buddhi always takes us on the path of shreya, what is good for us. Tomorrow is my exam, but I love playing cricket, and I will be thinking, okay, for 1-2 hours I will be going, I will be waking up in the night and I will study, I will cover up everything, I will be thinking. Even that time, buddhi is again and again telling us, don't do that. If you are going for playing cricket, you will be tired, and at night you cannot awake yourself and you will need to sleep. Everything, I know, already my buddhi is telling me. Any time I have done wrong, I can't say that I didn't know, because my buddhi has told me that you should not do this. 100% times I know I'm going to do wrong, because my buddhi was there to tell me what is right. And mana takes us prayer. Again, what I love, I will be going for that. So mana takes us. I will be going to play cricket. Then at night I was studying, and just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes nap. I will get up. Mom, I will get up. Don't worry, I will study. No problem. I will wake up. Setting my alarm and telling everyone. And after 5 minutes, even everyone is waking me up, I will not get up. I was so tired. I knew this. Even before sleeping, the buddhi is telling you will not get up. Don't sleep. Tomorrow morning you have exam. When my eyes opened, 6 a.m. Now what to do? 7, I have exam. I knew everything. My buddhi was keep telling, don't sleep, don't go for playing cricket, don't do this, don't do that. But mana was telling, oh, come here, you should do this. You love playing cricket, you come here, let's play cricket. Everything. Mana took us. Yes. Now we have not cornered ourselves, because we listened our mana. We have not listened our buddhi. Buddhi was always telling the right thing to us, whatever wrong has been done by our manas only. Bandhuratmatmanastasya. When I choose good over what I love, that is bandhu atmanaha. I am my friend. And when I choose what I love over what is good for me, over shreyas, prayers over shreyas, that is atmaiva puratmanam. In 18th chapter, again and again, God is explaining, see, everything is connected. Yattadagre vishamiva pariname mritopamam tatsukham satvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam. Yattadagre vishamiva pariname mritopamam tatsukham satvikam proktam. Agre vishamiva. Getting up at 4 is very difficult. Feels like poison. I can't get up, but I have exam. I have to crack this competition, or I have to crack this deal, or anything. I love fitness, so I have to get up in the morning and perform the yoga, do the yoga. Everything. So, whenever I see some result, I need some result, I have to perform whatever that needs. Achieving something doesn't happen like that. I have to put my maximum effort into that, attaining that result. I have not given my 100% and I am wishing the result, my desired. That is not going to happen. Getting up at 4 feels like the poison, but that is not. Pariname mritopamam. The result will be like the amritam, nectar to us. So yattadagre visham. I know that Buddhi has told us. Buddhi is our friend, all-time friend with us. Buddhi has told us getting up at 4 is good, but alarm rings and I will just close. Okay, 5 minutes is snooze, then again 5 minutes snooze, then again 5 minutes snooze. By snoozing, and then again 5-10 after 5-10 times, I will just stop the alarm. Okay, I have got up. I am fooling myself. I am waking up. I am fooling myself. I know I am going to sleep. Okay, just 5 minutes more. Okay, I have got up already. Now just 5 minutes I will lay down and I will go for the bath and whatever the work I have. So I am fooling myself again. I know I am going to sleep. I am not waking up completely, but I will be sleeping. Snoozing, then stopping the alarm, then again 5 minutes. We love those 5 minutes in the morning. So yattadagre visha pariname mrito. Pariname mritopamam, amritam. And for tamas, that is just completely opposite. I love this right now, but later that will be poison for us. This time sleeping feels like a nectar, amritam. I already have amritam. Why do I need that? But pariname, again, that will be like poison because I will not be getting the desired results. So when I am performing what is good for me, we should understand bandhuratma manastasya, myself as my friend. When I am performing the wrong for me and I'm not listening the buddhi, I'm not doing the desired karma, so that we should understand I am ripuhu. I am myself, the enemy of myself. Now in next 3 verses, I will just take it rapidly. Lord is going to tell who has conquered the self by the self has been described in next 3 verses. So in 3 verses, Lord will be telling who has conquered, how to know. So let's see, I have conquered or not. Jitatmanah prashantasya paramatma samahitaha shitoshna sukha-dukkheshu tatha manapamanayo. The self-conquered one whose mind is perfectly calm. Jitatmanah prashantasya, calm mind. Paramatma samahitaha, who's always balanced and who's always connected with that Lord. Paramatma samahitaha, my mind is calm and also integrated with that Lord. Shitoshna sukha-dukkheshu tatha manapamanayoh. I am balanced, I am very much calm in all the pairs of opposites. Shita, the cold, Ushna, Shitoshna sukha-dukkheshu, cold and heat, and then sukha-dukkheshu, pleasure and pain, and also the manapamanayo, the honor and dishonor. I am same, I am balanced, I have calm mind. Not the union with the Lord doesn't happen with just sitting in the dhyana. Because dhyan also requires some things. If my mind is connected with the object, these pairs of opposites, so when I sit for the worshipping, just imagine, I'm sitting and there's no fan, there's no AC, sweat is coming, I can't worship. Now, see, pairs of opposite are just taking my attention so that I cannot unite myself with that Paramatman. That if there is so cold, oh, I'm feeling cold, no, I can't worship. If my result came and I topped, oh, I'm so happy, now I can't sit for worshipping. Because I'm so happy, I want to see my result right now. So these pairs of someone started shouting on me and scolding me, then apamana, oh my God, we are so egoist. Apan, we can never leave. If someone has dishonored me, I will take revenge. Again, the pairs of opposites are the main thing attracting us towards them and not letting us to just meditate towards the Lord, meditate in the Lord. So, Shitosha Sukha Dukkheshu Tatha Manapamanayoho. How you should understand that you have conquered yourself. So you are balanced. Your mind is calm. You are balanced in all these pairs of opposites: Shitoshna, Mana, Apamana, and everything. Sukha Dukkha, everywhere. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma Kutastho Vijitendriyaha Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi Samaloshtasma Kanchanaha. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma. Jnana is the knowledge. Vijnana is the experienced knowledge. When I have realized that, when I have experienced that. The yogins whose mind is content with the knowledge, Jnana Vijnana Triptatma, knowledge of the self and also the knowledge of the difference of the self from the Prakriti. Prakriti means this body is the work of the karya of Prakriti. There is Purush and Prakriti. Purush is the supreme lord, supreme power. Prakriti is these 5 elements. Panchamahabhutas we say. So this body is also made up of Panchamahabhutas, the ether, the fire, the air, all these 5 elements. So this body, this work of this karya of Prakriti is not me. I am the dweller of, dwelling in this self. I am the dweller. I am the witnessing. When I am getting that anger, I should just separate myself. That is not the initial level. Even I have not attained that. I am just telling what is in our Shastra. So what I should feel, I am different from that. I am the witness of this anger. I am not this anger. Why I am letting my anger to sit on my head and do everything? No. I am the witness. Anger is not me. I can conquer that also. So making ourselves separate always. Meditation also, when we sit, we should try. In initial levels, I am outside and I'm seeing myself sitting and meditating. So that is taking ourselves separate from this body. I am not this body. So here Jnana Vijnana Tatma Kutastho Vijitendriya. Jnana is the knowledge I know, and then Vijnana. I have realized that I am not this, I am the witness of this. Sakshi Bhavam. Triptatma. My mind is content with this. Kutastho Vijitendriyaha. Kutastha means well is established in this self. Established. Kutastha. Stha means established in the self. Kutastha Vijitendriya, who has won over all the organs, whose organs are under control. Yukta ityuchyate yogi samaloshtasma kanchana, to whom the earth, the stone, the gold seems all alike. All are same for them. The earth is also, the stone is also, and the gold. There is no difference between Loshta, Ashma and Kanchana. I see gold, now I get mad, I see the soil there, so I will, okay, this is just waste. No, not like that. Everything is same for me. Samaloshtasma Kanchanaha, whose Jnana Vijnana Triptatma, who is Kutastha, who is Vijitendriya, who has won all over the organs, sense organs. Samaloshtasma Kanchana, for the people who see this Loshta, Ashma and Kanchana as same, they are called Uchyate Yogi. Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi. These yogis are called Yukta. They are called integrated with the Lord. And in next verse, Suhrinmitraryudasinam madhyasthadveshabandhuchu sadhushvapi chavapeshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Suhrinmitrari. These are the lakshanas. Never forget. We are seeing the lakshanas whose yoga rudha. How to know that he is yoga rudha or not? Or how to know that I am the friend of myself. So I am when I can say myself as my friend, when I have these qualities. I am Jnana Vijnana Triptatma, I am Kutastha, I am Vijitendriya, I am Samaloshtasma Kanchana, I am Jitatmanaha Prashantasya, I am Paramatma Samahita, I am Shritosha Sukudekeshu Samaha, and Manap Manayo Samaha. Then I can call myself as my friend. Suhrinmitraryudasinam madhyasthadveshabandhushu sadhushvapi chapapeshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Suhrit, one who is of the same mind. I have same mind for these good-hearted people. Suhrit, Mitra, my friends. Mitra, Aryuda, Udasin, Ari, enemies. Udasinam, the indifferent people. Madhyastha, the neutral. Dveshya, the hateful, the who hates me also, they for them also. Bandhushu, the relatives. Sadhushvapi cha papeshu, the righteous people and the unrighteous people. Sadhushvapi cha papeshu, samabuddhir vishishyate, who has samabuddhi, who see everyone as same. Who's loving me, I will be loving them. Who's not loving me, who's hating me, I will be different with them. I will be having different nature for them. They are not called yogi. They are, when I will be attaining that union with the Lord, when I am sama with everyone. Samabuddhi, I have samabuddhi with everyone. Vishishyate, they only excels. They stand out to be the supreme. They are able to now attain that Supreme Lord. So this was explained in these 3 shlokas, 7, 8, 9, that how you can be your friend. And now the meditation will be described in detail, that will be explained by the Lord in detail in next verses in 6th chapter itself. So we will be seeing that from the next session. Let's do the Nama Sankirtana for 2 minutes. Let's keep our minds calm. Sit calmly, sit straight, join our hands. We'll just do 2 minutes Sankirtana, then we will move towards the question answer session. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi, thank you so very much for this beautiful, illuminating session that you showed us path. You've just started and we have so much more to learn from you. And we have some questions. Our Uma Didi has question, Asha Didi has question. Asha Didi, you can please start your video also. Uma Didi, please ask your question.
Jai Shri Krishna, Rupal ji. Thank you so much for your very beautiful interpretation, and we are listening to you very nicely from the beginning. I just have a question here for the second sloka. You have Didi, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, just give us 1 second, okay, Didi? Till then, I would just like to remind all our Ashubhaiya has also joined. What an amazing day we have. We have such beautiful start of the session. We have Rupal Didi's discourse on this, and now Ashubhaiya will answer your question. Till Ashubhaiya comes to the forefront, I will remind all of you that in case somebody misses the Vivechan, go to vivechan.learngeeta.com, and again from different speakers, different chapters, you can, Ashubhaiya is there. Ashubhaiya, we have some questions, so please take over, Ashubhaiya. Uma Didi, now you can ask your question.
Sir. Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna, sir.
Yes,
actually, Rupal ji, she was giving a very beautiful interpretation. We listened to that. And I have one more clarification for the second sloka, sir. Like, it is a bit confusing for me. Can you just once again give me an explanation? There she said, like, those who are renouncing the fruit of the karma, like what we are doing in action, we are renouncing. And the difference between the yogi and sannyasi here, she explained. Can you just give me a clarification, sir, on the same? Second sloka for this 6th
in
chapter.
second shloka, Lord Krishna told yoga and sannyasa is same. And only giving up the sankalpa, I'll do something, I'll not do something. If you are not, if you are just renouncing the resolutions, it is not enough. You cannot say that I am renouncing the thought. So it is a sannyas or it is a yogi. The second shloka contains that only.
Okay, sir.
Second, in second shloka, Lord Krishna says, what they speak of as sannyasa, know that to be same as a karma yoga. But for none becomes a yogi without renouncing the thought of the world. He has to renounce the attachment of it. If he think that I will not think of doing any karma, or I will not do any karma, and I will become sannyasi, Lord Krishna says it is not going to happen. Because if you have attachment and desires for those karmas, until then you cannot call yourself sannyasi. When you don't have desire and when you don't have the attachments for those fruits and karmas, then if you are consuming that also, then also you are a yogi, then also you are a sannyasi. He is not against of consuming rasagulla, but if you are not eating rasagulla and you have it in your mind, you have desire to have the rasagulla, then you are not sannyasi. Lord Krishna says that.
Sir, here that karma yogi, we are doing an action, but we are not expecting the result. So we are not depending on the fruit. Whereas sannyasi, both the thought as well the fruit. Isn't it, sir? Is it like that?
No. See,
that's what my question.
Karma yogi is also sannyasi. It is not that karma yogi is not sannyasi. Karma yogi and sannyasi is the same. That is what shloka second saying.
Okay.
Any yogi, even it is bhakti yogi, even it is a jnana yogi or karma yogi, they all are sannyasi. You got the point?
Yeah, so both we are doing, but here that sannyasi, they have not even the thoughts, it is there for them. The attachment of the thoughts is also not there.
Right.
So that is also renounced by them.
That attachment and that desire has to be renounced.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Dhanyawadaha.
Asha Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण अस्तुभ्य
Shri Krishna.
अध्याय छठे का 8वां श्लोक समलोष्टा स्म कांचन। तो कांचन तो समझ में आया, पर लोष्टा और सम उनका मीनिंग अलग से बताइए।
सम अश्म कांचना, कांच सुवर्ण हो गया। सम लोस्ट होता है मिट्टी और अश्म होता है पत्थर।
लोष्टा मीन्स,
लोस्ट माने मिट्टी।
मिट्टी दीदी, सॉइल।
सॉइल,
मिट्टी का डेफा। हाँ,
मिट्टी पत्थर और सुवर्ण, ऐसे तीन बातें बताई।
अच्छा, मिट्टी यानी वो।
हाँ,
ओके। और दूसरा मैं उसमें अपने पावन भिक्षा में से प्रश्न पूछ सकती हूँ? एक दो शब्द का चाहिए मुझे। तो इंगितज्ञता, इंगितज्ञता उसका मीनिंग क्या है?
इंगितज्ञता का अर्थ जो दूसरे की मन की बात जान ले।
दूसरे की
मन की बात जान ले।
मन की बात जान ले। ओके,
दैट इज इंगित।
दूसरा जो है, इसमें उदासीनता क्यों मांगी है? उदासीनता का थोड़ा
उदासीनता का अर्थ उदास होना नहीं होता। उदासीनता का अर्थ किसी भी पक्ष से रहित हो जाना होता है। आई विल नॉट टेक इन साइड। उदासीन, मैं ऊपर हो जाऊं किसी भी पक्ष से। जैसे कोर्ट में जो जज होते हैं उनको सीट पर ऊपर बैठाया जाता है, इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि वो सुपीरियर अथॉरिटी है इसलिए ऊपर बैठते हैं। उदासीन, वो ऊपर बैठ गया, अब मैं दोनों पक्षों की साइड नहीं हूं, मैं दोनों पक्षों से ऊपर बैठकर निर्णय करूंगा, इसलिए जज को ऊपर बैठाया जाता है। तो उदासीन का अर्थ मैं कभी भी किसी पक्ष में नहीं आकर दोनों पक्षों से ऊपर हो जाऊंगा, किसी भी पक्ष में नहीं पड़ूंगा।
थैंक यू भैया, वेरी गुड।
उदय
दीदी जी।
भैया जी जय श्री कृष्णा। एक सवाल था, भीष्म को कैसा पता चला कर्ण कुंती का पुत्र था?
भीष्म को कहां पर पता चला कि कर्ण कुंती? ऐसा वर्णन कहां आता है? आपने कहां पढ़ा?
ये एक इधर गूगल में सर्च किया तो उधर से मिला था, इसलिए।
मेरी स्मृति में महाभारत में तो ऐसा वर्णन नहीं आया है जहां पर भीष्म पितामह ने कर्ण कुंती का पुत्र है इस बात का कहीं जिक्र किया हो या ये बताया हो कि मुझे पता है, ऐसा जिक्र नहीं है।
भैया जी एक और सवाल था, ये ब्रह्मा और विष्णु शिव का कौन जन्म रचना की?
आपका
हु
आपका
क्रिएटेड ब्रह्मा विष्णु एंड शिवा?
ब्रह्मा विष्णु और शिव, प्रश्न क्या है?
भैया जी ये हु क्रिएटेड ब्रह्मा विष्णु एंड शिवा? हु क्रिएटेड ब्रह्मा विष्णु एंड शिवा?
ब्रह्मा जी का जन्म
कौन?
ब्रह्मा जी का जन्म विष्णु भगवान की नाभि से हुआ। ब्रह्मा जी की
और
100 वर्ष की आयु है, वो देवता
हाँ,
है, प्रधान देवता है। विष्णु और शिव शिव ये कभी जन्म नहीं लेते, ये परब्रह्म के स्वरूप है, ये परब्रह्म के प्रकट स्वरूप है, इसलिए ये ब्रह्म के स्वरूप है, ना इनका जन्म होता है ना इनकी मृत्यु होती है, ये सर्वकालिक है, ये उसी परब्रह्म का लक्षण है। विष्णु, दुर्गा, आद्य शक्ति दुर्गा और शिव, ये 3 परब्रह्म के रिफ्लेक्शन है, ये ना कभी जन्मे ना कभी मरते। ब्रह्मा जी का विष्णु भगवान की नाभि से प्राकट्य होता है, 100 वर्ष की आयु होने पर वो पूरे हो जाते हैं, फिर से नए आते हैं। ठीक है,
डॉक्टर सुवर्णा।
आपका म्यूट हो गया उदय।
भैया एक और आखिरी सवाल था।
हाँ बोलिए। नहीं, उदया जी पूछ रही है कुछ, उनको अनम्यूट कर दे, बोलिए।
भैया वो श्री कृष्ण भगवान कभी रोए थे क्या उसके अवतार से? मैं क्यों ऐसा जन्म लिया था भगवान कृष्ण?
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ।
ये तो किसी ने पूछा था इसलिए आपसे पूछ लिया मैंने।
कुछ भी।
अच्छा
बोलिए सुवर्णा।
हाँ, श्री कृष्ण जी। मेरे 2 सवाल हैं। पहला सवाल तो 9th जो श्लोक है ना, आई हैव 9th मध्यस्थ द्वेष्य बंधुषु।
जी,
आई वांट द मीनिंग। मध्यस्थ यानी न्यूट्रल वो बोलिए,
मध्यस्थ
लेकिन
मीन्स न्यूट्रल, यस, उदासीन।
लेकिन द्वेष्य बंधुषु मीन्स
मध्यस्थ,
हाँ,
मध्यस्थ मीन्स न्यूट्रल, द्वेष जो मुझसे द्वेष करता है, हु हेट्स मी,
और जो बंधुत्व भाव रखते हैं
जो
उनके
बंधु है,
साथ।
अपने परिवार के लोग हैं।
हाँ हाँ, और द्वेषी वाले लोगों के संबंध में भी जो
हाँ, जो मेरे से किसी कारण से द्वेष करता है, हु हेट्स।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, धन्यवाद। और दूसरा प्रश्न है ये कि मेरे राम में शायद मैंने सुना आपसे कि निमि राजा को कुछ शाप था और इसलिए वो निमेश उन्मेष यानी पापनी के ऊपर, ये आईलिड्स के ऊपर बैठा है वो। तो वो क्या श्राप था? और वो मुझे कथा अच्छी तरह से समझी नहीं मैं उसमें।
अरे वो कथा बड़ी लंबी है, उसमें कथा ऐसी है
हाँ
कि
हाँ
वशिष्ठ ऋषि ने राजा निमि वशिष्ठ ऋषि को प्रार्थना करते कि मेरा यज्ञ करा दो। वशिष्ठ ऋषि कहते हैं कि मैं तो थोड़ा बिजी हूँ, इंद्र ने मुझे किसी यज्ञ के लिए पहले ही से प्रार्थना की है, तो मैं जा रहा हूँ वो यज्ञ कराने। बाद में राजा निमि के मन में आया कि मेरा तो संकल्प बहुत पक्का हो गया, तो मुझे यज्ञ करना चाहिए। तो ये भृगु ऋषि के पास चले गए और भृगु ऋषि से कहा कि आप मेरा यज्ञ करा दीजिए। अब राजा निमि बड़े विदेह थे, बड़े उत्तम थे, एकदम सत्व प्रकृति के थे, तो भृगु ने स्वीकार कर लिया। उधर जब वशिष्ठ पहुंचे स्वर्गलोक और वहां यज्ञ कराने लगे, उनके मन में आया कि मैंने थोड़ी भूल कर दी, क्योंकि मैं निमि का पुरोहित हूं और उस दृष्टि से मुझे उसके आह्वान को ऐसा टालना नहीं चाहिए था, थोड़ा कुछ समाधान करना चाहिए था। मैं सीधा उसको बोल के आ गया कि मैं तो बिजी हूं और कोई भी बात नहीं करी, मैंने कुछ ठीक नहीं किया। तो वो वहां पर कुछ दिनों की यज्ञ की व्यवस्था करके फिर अपने शिष्यों को लगाकर वापस पृथ्वी पे आ गए कि मैं निमि का यज्ञ करा देता हूँ। तो जब तक वापिस आए तब तक निमि का यज्ञ लगभग पूरा होने वाला हो गया, और क्योंकि वहां सर्वलोक का समय भी ज्यादा बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है, तो जब तक यहाँ आए तो पृथ्वी लोक का समय ज्यादा हो गया। तो राजा भृगु ऋषि ने वो यज्ञ बड़ा उत्तम कराया और निमि कई रात्रि तक सोई नहीं थे उस यज्ञ के लिए, इसलिए वो उस यज्ञ की पूर्णाहुति करके जाकर सो गए। पूर्णाहुति करके जाते ही वो सो गए। इसी समय में वशिष्ठ ऋषि आए। वशिष्ठ ऋषि आए तो वशिष्ठ ऋषि ने कहा द्वारपाल को समाचार दो महाराज को कि मैं आया हूं। अब द्वारपाल ने कहा कि मैं तो महाराज अभी अभी सोए हैं, उनको अभी कैसे समाचार दें। बोले ठीक है, मैं थोड़ी देर प्रतीक्षा करता हूं। तो वशिष्ठ ऋषि वहीं बाहर बैठ गए। अब थोड़ी देर बाद द्वारपाल को फिर देखा, द्वारपाल डरता भी है, वशिष्ठ ऋषि है, तो वो थोड़ा अंदर देख के आया। बोला महाराज तो गहरी नींद में सो रहे हैं। फिर लगभग 2 घंटे हो गए बैठे रहे वशिष्ठ ऋषि, लेकिन मन में थोड़ी क्रुद्धता आ गई कि मैं बैठा हूं और ये सो रहा है, तो थोड़ा विवेक नहीं। तो 3-4 घंटे हो गए तब भी वो नहीं उठे। तो अचानक वशिष्ठ ऋषि को क्रोध आ गया और राजा के शयन कक्ष में पहुंचे और शयन कक्ष में पहुंचकर कहा कि तू मुर्दे की तरह सो रहा है, मेरी उपेक्षा करता है। मैं तेरा यज्ञ कराने के लिए स्वर्गलोक से वापस आया, तू मेरी उपेक्षा करता है। जा, मुर्दे की तरह सोता है, तू मुर्दा हो। और ऐसा कहा तो निमि के प्राण तुरंत छूट गए, क्योंकि वशिष्ठ ऋषि का श्राप है। लेकिन श्राप छूटने के बाद निमि ने तुरंत वहीं पर अदृश्य शरीर में कहा कि गुरुदेव, मैंने कोई अपराध नहीं किया, मैं तो यज्ञ की पीड़ा से थककर सो रहा था, मुझे पता भी नहीं कि आप आए हैं। मेरे द्वारा आपका कोई जानकर अनादर किया कि नहीं किया, जानकर आपका कोई अपराध किया भी नहीं गया। ऐसी अवस्था में आपके द्वारा जो मुझे श्राप दिया गया एकदम अनुचित है, और इसलिए आपके मन में इस प्रकार का अहंकार हो जाना कि आप ब्राह्मण हैं और आप किसी को भी किसी तरह से श्रापित कर सकते हैं, ये ठीक नहीं है। मैंने भी यज्ञ के तपोबल से बहुत पुण्य अर्जित किया है। जाइए, मैं भी आपको श्राप देता हूं, आप भी यहीं पर आपका शरीर छूट जाए। वशिष्ठ ऋषि भी वहीं पर निश्चेष्ट होकर मर गए। ऐसी अद्भुत घटना हो गई। अब वशिष्ठ ऋषि, लेकिन तो वशिष्ठ ऋषि है, उनको तो इतना बड़ा तपोबल है, तुरंत जाकर एक दूसरी माता के गर्भ में प्रविष्ट हो गए और कुछ ही समय में थोड़ा दोबारा जन्म लेकर बड़े भी हो गए। वशिष्ठ ऋषि का तपोबल अपना है। इधर भृगु को समाचार मिला तो भाग कर आए और उन्होंने कहा, निमि तुम चिंता मत करो, तुम्हारे इसी कलेवर में मैं तुम्हारे प्राण को वापस प्रविष्ट कर सकता हूं। इतना तुम्हारा यज्ञ को तपोबल तुमने प्राप्त कर लिया है और तुमने ये यज्ञ कराया, इसका पुण्य बल बहुत बड़ा है, ये बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण यज्ञ तुमने किया है। निमि ने कहा कि नहीं नहीं, अब मुझे इस वापस नश्वर शरीर में जाने की इच्छा नहीं है। भृगु ने कहा, लेकिन मैं तुम्हें अब कुछ देना भी चाहता हूं और तुम्हारे यज्ञ का तपोबल भी है, तो मैं क्या करूं। तो बोले, मुझे फिर किसी प्रकृति के ऐसे काम में लगा दीजिए जहां पर मैं प्रकृति की सेवा में सदा के लिए संलग्न हो जाऊं। तो भृगु ने कहा, ठीक है, फिर आज से आप सबकी पलकों में निवास करेंगे और सभी मनुष्य, सभी प्राणियों के पलक झपकाने का काम आपके जिम्मे रहेगा और आप दीर्घ काल तक इस सेवा में आरूढ़ रहिए। तो राजा निमि तब से पलक झपकाने के काम में लग गए और इसीलिए एक पलक झपकने में जो समय लगता है उसको एक निमिष ऐसा कहा जाता है। तो निमि से निमिष ऐसा उसका
निमेश बोलते हैं, उन्मेष निमेश। और एक प्रश्न है एक ने कि कल को मालपानी सर ने बोला, दादा ने बोला कि भरत कितना प्यारा था, कि उसके भरत के शरीर के हनुमान जी प्यारे है, वो जो चौपाई है।
तो भाई, हाँ,
उसके बारे में उन्होंने बताया कि जब निकले वनवास को तो संकल्प करना था, तो भरत ये नाम भरत खंडे, तो नाम सुनते ही वो नीचे गिरे। और तो वो क्या संकल्प और किसके लिए था वो संकल्प कर रहे थे राम जी?
नहीं, गंगा जी का पूजन कर रहे थे, सिंपल।
हाँ 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 हाँ,
सामान्य पूजन कर रहे थे।
तो उसमें बोलते हैं क्या कि भरत खंडे,
हाँ,
भरत
आर्यावर्ती भरत खंडे ऐसा।
हाँ हाँ, तो उसका नाम सुनते ही उनको अच्छा।
हाँ,
जय श्री कृष्ण जी, धन्यवाद, नमस्ते।
श्री विद्या जी।
Jai Shri Krishna. I have a small doubt in this Shreya and Preya. This Buddhi and Mana. Buddhi is intellect and Mana is thought. In English?
In English, Mana is mind.
Mana is mind and Buddhi?
Buddhi is intellect.
again. Okay. And another one is then the first stage that we have to anyone is karma yoga. Once the karma yoga is done, then Siddha Suddhi will happen. Then you can go for Gnana yoga and then Sannyasa yoga and then the liberation. Right?
No, not like that. Nothing like that. It is not that after Karma Yoga you need to go to Jnana Yoga, then you need to go to... No, nothing like that. With the Karma Yoga itself, you can attain the liberation. Karma Yoga is one aspect or one way to attain the liberation. Jnana Yoga is another way to attain the liberation. Bhakti Yoga is another way to attain the liberation. And there are 1,000 and 1,000 more.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Shambhavi.
Jai Shri Krishna, what is the meaning of Shītoshna?
Shītoshna means cold and hot. Sheet means cold, Ushna means hot. So, who can survive in hot and cold? Not only in the weather, hot and cold. In the all situations of life, whether it is cold or hot, you can survive and you can remain yourself calm. Then it is Shītoshna.
And one more question. We say Om Tat Sadi Pushpika. So what do we say? Om Shri Paramatmane. Like we say Pushpika.
That is Avtaranika.
Avtarinika.
Yes.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Very nice, beta. In which class you study?
Third.
Oh, you are so little, yet you ask so wonderful questions. Keep it on. All the best. You're muted, Meenakshi ji.
Bhaiya, she is very regular. Shambhavi Didi is very regular and a very good questions she asked. Like very intelligent questions.
किसी ने पूछा गोपी गीत गीता परिवार के द्वारा नहीं है. हम गोपी गीत की क्लास नहीं लेते. गीता परिवार में केवल भगवत गीता, विष्णु सहस्त्रनाम और राम रक्षा की नहीं क्लास ली जाती.
जी भैया, we had a complete session. Like we always say, this is going to the lab. From theory classes, we have entered the lab section of our Geeta Pariwar now. And the litmus test will be when we practice it little more through this week and come back for more sessions next week. And Bhaiya, when Bhaiya is there, एक कहानी तो होती है. So Bhaiya completed his session with a कहानी. Rupal Didi ने हमें हरी शरणम करवा दिया था. So this session is a complete wholesome session started by our Rashmi Didi, taken over. And now again, I want to thank everybody involved in this session. All the sadhaks, I bow to your presence. So you let our Jivatma serve your Krishnatma, the Krishna in you. For that, I bow my heads to all of you, to our Param Pujya Gurudev, to the Almighty Himself who brought us this family together, made us His family and made us aware of each other. Thank you everybody who stands behind the scene to do it. Today, our Rashmi Didi came forward, and now I am going to request our Dakshina Didi, who again is our tech support for today's
your
session.
voice gone suddenly. Oh, no. Your voice is okay. My
Oh, okay. So I am calling forward our Dakshina Didi who joined Geeta Pariwar in March 2022. And she's again an all-rounder. Today, we all three Sevis who did our prayer and the Prajalan and finally our prayer are all rounders and multifaceted Sevis of Geeta Pariwar. Dakshina Didi serves as a tech, GC, everything, all the department that you go, Dakshina Didi is there. So I want to offer this entire session to the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna through our Dakshina Didi, and then we'll sit together for Hanuman Chalis. Ji Dakshina Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Vrajapriyam Dharma Sansthapakamam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Thank you so much, Didi. सूर्य अपने क्षितिज पर है, गर्मी बिल्कुल आ गई है. उसी तरह अब हमारे भी उजागर होने का समय आ गया है. तो हम हनुमान जी की शरण में जाके उनकी तरह भक्ति सीखते हैं. And let's sit together for our bhakti with Hanuman Chalisa. Didi.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Have a beautiful, blessed and blissful